Hi, I'm Lucas Whitmer. I'm a product development engineer here at the MK Morse Company, and today we're going to talk about the 1280 aluminum and 12100 thin aluminum blades, specifically on a high RPM miter saw. Now, where the 80-tooth aluminum blade's really going to excel is going to be in these thicker workpieces, thicker solids. It's a coarser tooth pitch, just like any other power tool accessory. When you're cutting thicker things, you want fewer teeth on your blade. So we're going to cut this 2-inch by 2-inch piece of aluminum real fast, and then we're going to cut a piece of 80-20 aluminum after that. And I want to show you the surface finish difference between this blade and the 100-tooth aluminum blade. Now, that's a pretty big cut for a miter saw, but you can see we made it through that workpiece just fine with the 80-tooth blade. Now we're going to show you what it does on aluminum extrusions. Now, the reason the thin aluminum blade is a little bit better in extrusions is that it's got more teeth on it, so you're less likely to get all of these crazy little shapes jammed up in the gullets of your blade that can rip teeth off of your blade. So we're going to show you the 1280. Now, you're going to notice that I'm going to kind of baby it through the cut because I don't want any of those pieces to catch in the gullets of my blade. And you can see excellent surface finish, but where the 80-tooth blade's really going to excel in the higher RPM type of machines is going to be in these thicker solids. So now that we've got our 100-tooth thin aluminum blade on here, we're going to show you how that performs in a 2x2 solid like this. Now, you're going to notice that I'm going to ease off on my pressure on the saw because I don't want to bury my blade in the cut. This is a lot of teeth on a blade for a cut that's this big. So I'm going to ease off a little bit and try not to generate more heat than I have to. Now, you can tell that that cut took a little bit longer, but you can see that our surface finish is still pretty good despite me not wanting to push too hard on the blade and get the blade stuck partway through my cut in such a large cross section. Where the 12100 thin aluminum blade's really going to excel is going to be in these aluminum extrusions like this. All of these weird little pieces on the outside of this extrusion can get up in the gullets of your blade and rip teeth off. Now, since there's 20 more teeth on this blade than a 1280, there's a lot less room for that to happen. Also, because we have more of those teeth, we're going to get a little bit better surface finish on this thin section like this. So let's go ahead and make our cut. And you can see how good a surface finish we get off of something like that. All of those teeth are keeping these little sections from popping teeth off of our blade. So you can see from our demonstration, just like any other power tool accessory, tip count ultimately comes down to workpiece size. If you're cutting thicker, solid sections, we would recommend you use the 80-tooth aluminum cutting blade. If you're cutting thinner extrusions, we would recommend that you use the 100-tooth thin aluminum blade. Ultimately, that's going to drive surface finish and what kind of workpieces that you can cut. If you have more questions, please visit mkmorse.com or call our customer service department. Thanks for watching.